What is up, ladies and gents? Welcome to the BigBC Finance Channel, and in today's video we're going to be talking all about SUI. I'll be giving you all the reasons as to why I'm bullish here on SUI and why I think we're about to make major moves in the shorter term. I'll be also giving you my longer term price target for SUI as well, so be sure to stay tuned for all of that. I just want to add as well, guys, that I do have a little bit of a cold, so if I do sound unclear or a bit stuffy at any point, then I do apologize. I'll try to be as clear as possible, but if you don't understand anything, just drop a comment down below and I'll try and get back to you also. And of course, if you're looking for a place to buy and trade SUI, then look no further than the MEX exchange. This is the exchange that I recommend. It's the one I've been using since the start, and some of the reasons why I love them is because they have some of the lowest fees on the market. They don't require KYC to start buying and trading, and plenty of other reasons. So if you want to support the channel, click on the link in the description down below. You'll be taken to this page where you just enter your email, password, press the sign up button, and you can start trading SUI just like that. So thank you guys for your support, and let's dive straight into this video. So SUI has been the star of the show recently because we have seen some absolutely crazy gains for SUI holders over the past few months. Bearing in mind that in August 2024, SUI was under 50 cents and we're trading now at an all-time high at $4.61. I'm just going to start off with the shorter term stuff and then we'll look at the longer term price targets. So shorter term stuff is that over the past few days, unless you haven't been looking at the crypto markets, has been quite wild because pretty much every single crypto dropped this 20%, as you can see. For SUI, it actually wasn't too bad, but it was still a 22% drop. That was quite a scary day because, you know, the whole crypto market got wiped on that day. And all the cryptos that we track on this channel made some sort of recovery. But I will tell you right now, SUI's recovery is nothing short of remarkable. It's definitely the best one that I've seen. A lot of other ones have managed to kind of close the gap where that sell-off was. So in XRP, for example, we saw the price come up to the price where it was before the sell-off occurred. But in SUI's case, we actually exceeded that point, which is here, and we've made a new all-time high, which is incredible. So obviously, if you're holding SUI, congratulations to you. I do have a lot more bullish news for you as well, so do stay tuned. So of course, I've been monitoring a few things here on SUI. There's several price patterns here at play in my opinion, and one of them has actually just completed. It's a beautiful bull flag that we had here on SUI. So if we just take the support and resistance and connect these lines like this, you can see that the price initially came up from the start of September at 77 cents all the way to this flag here at around the $2 mark, and we had a beautiful resistance, a beautiful support there, a really parallel bull flag there, and a subsequent breakout. Now of course, the price target from a bull flag is extremely bullish because the price target is the size of the flagpole. Now this is a huge flagpole going into this bull flag here, so we just drag this measurement, and as you can see, the price target actually sits at where the all-time high is just right now. We're a little bit below it now, but we just touched this price target from this bull flag. So this has now concluded. But that's not the end of the story, because in my previous videos as well, I was looking at just a bit more than this bull flag here. And what I also noticed here on SUI is this cup and handle pattern. Now, this just extends the bull flag that we saw to incorporate a kind of cup that we've seen here, which is basically an area where distribution and accumulation have occurred. There's a long period of time where sellers were able to sell their SUI and new, stronger holders were able to come in and buy the supply. And this area kind of works, and this works extremely bullish because of course, sellers and weak hands are out, and now we've got strong buyers in. There's a lot of time for people to accumulate, for people who really believe in the project to accumulate at these prices. We get the handle here, which is basically an accumulation zone. So we had a markup and then there's some sort of accumulation, and now we've had another markup. And of course, the price target from such a cup and handle is the price from where we saw the bottom in the cup to where the neckline is. Now this price target is more ambitious than just the bull flag alone. This gives us a price target up here of nearly $10. In fact, it's showing me right now that the price target is $10.17. This to me is a great price level, because $10, in my opinion, is going to be a big psychological level for Sui. You know, it's just a quick round number, sort of like $1 for Dogecoin, for example. It's a place where a lot of people have their targets set, so we might see the prices, if this cup and handle is to be respected, jet off to the $10 region. But before we get there, you know, we're gonna see some sort of resistance before heading up to the final price target that we have in store. So $10 is a big target for me as well. Of course, at the moment, that's about 2 and a bit X from where we are. But that is not all, because I've spotted an even more bullish pattern here on Sui. And the crazy thing about this one is not only its price target, but the fact that at this very second, today, where this price has made new all-time highs, could mean that we might see this pattern validated. So if I made this video yesterday, for example, this is all just speculation, but the fact that we see prices make new all-time highs today is actually quite stunning, and I'll show you why. Basically, for this pattern, this is our price going across like this. You can see that here on Sui, we can see that this is a resistance that the price has respected now for quite some time. Connects the peaks pretty nicely here on Sui throughout its lifetime. And of course, looking at this pattern, this could be some sort of head and shoulders. This here is the neckline, the resistance, the long-term resistance here on Sui that's been holding its prices down. And the head and shoulders looks something a little bit like this. And we have potentially just seen a breakout today. Have a look at the candle that takes the price above the neckline. It's very interesting to me, because if I make this a little bit more precise, you can see that the neckline, the last test of the neckline as a resistance was over here. The price is dumped over the past few days. As I was talking about at the start of this video, we saw this beautiful pump. And have a look, it took the price well above this resistance. This was a lot of momentum that took the price above this well-respected resistance here. So this, you know, wasn't a fluke in my opinion. This really did happen. The prices came back down a little bit today and now have perfectly retested this resistance as a support. So not only do we have this long-term resistance here on Sui, but we also have the fact that the price even came back down to test it as a support, and it bounced off that resistance. Now, of course, for this head and shoulders to be actually in play, I would want to see the price remain above the neckline, above this line that I've drawn here. So that means that if we're monitoring this on the shorter time frames, we want to see the price head up straight away, for example. Or if it comes down to retest it, then it will do something like this, where it retests it a few times and then heads off. If it does something like this, then this head and shoulders pattern will need to be re-evaluated, and of course I'll make another video for that. But if this head and shoulders pattern is to be working, then this is what I want to see, these green candles staying well above this neckline here. Now let's just get rid of everything that I've drawn, because I want to clearly demonstrate to you the price target from this head and shoulders. We're just going to draw that resistance back in. The head and shoulders price target is the distance between the lowest point of the head down here and the neckline right above where the lowest point is, and the price target from this head and shoulders, if it's going to be respected, puts Sui close to the $30 mark. Of course, if I play with this neckline a little bit, it will change the target a little bit as well. But generally, I'm going to put the price target at the $30 mark here on Sui. This is the price target from a head and shoulders pattern that could potentially have been brewing here on Sui for the past 8 months. So it's a long-term pattern, and we might have just seen a breakout right now as of today here on Sui. Now, of course, like I say, all depends what the Sui price does. If we fall back below this gray line that I've drawn here, then this will be invalidated and would have to re-evaluate this head and shoulders pattern. But if the prices remain above this neckline here and continue on to $5 and onwards, then this is an extremely exciting trade that could potentially be happening in front of our very eyes. Now, of course, I said this in my previous video as well. $30 SUI puts the market cap of SUI, I believe, at Solana's current market cap. Now, Solana and SUI are similar because they're both layer ones, providing fast, cheap transactions. So they're both kind of competitors in that sense. Now, it might sound crazy that SUI is the market cap of Solana, but you have to remember that Solana will probably do some numbers as well. It might 2-3x from here. So I think a $30 market cap here on SUI, not a $30 market cap, a $30 price is completely reasonable for a bull market target. Now, of course, we need a true alt season to occur for that to happen. Things are looking good. BTC's dominance is declining, and it continues to go in a downtrend. So really promising stuff here for SUI, and it paves the way for something like this to occur in 2025, in my opinion. So I'm really excited to see what happens here with SUI. So basically, as a summary of everything, you can kind of see that we're following a beautiful bull trend here on SUI. Literally, we've got the support line, very well respected, holding the prices up here on SUI. So as long as we hold above this, we're bullish, in my opinion. We've had the result of a bull flag that I showed you at the start of this video conclude with the price target hit. We have a potential cup and handle pattern in play with a price target there of $10, which I also believe is a big take profit level for SUI because it's a big psychological level in general. Like I say, just like 100k Bitcoin was. But of course, if we continue into 2025, then my ultimate target for SUI is $30. So that's basically all I have to say in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do let me know down in the comments what your price targets are for SUI. And until the next time, see you guys.